Welcome to this introduction video on the CERRIX Measures of Improvement module. Measures of improvement, or MoI's, are used to document actions to improve your processes or controls, or to better mitigate risks identified or follow up on specific findings reports. In this video we dive deeper into how to use the MoI module. In the MoI module you see the full overview of all MoI's included in the tool. By using the presets, we can filter the MoI's by status. We now want to create a new MoI. You can assign this to a source, being for example a risk, a control or event. For this example, we link it to control 4.40a. We can now start populating the contents of our action plan. We start with naming the MoI and linking it to a relevant subject. By prioritizing MoI's, you can keep track of the most important to-dos. The implementation score indicates how well the control is currently implemented. By setting the due date, we create a deadline for completion. You will need to link the MoI to the relevant organization, so that you can make the appropriate persons responsible for implementing and reviewing the MoI. You can assign a delegated person and link the MoI to the appropriate business and framework dimensions. For this example, we have not done so. In the finding description and recommendation, you can provide as much information as needed for the responsible person to adequately follow up on the identified measure of improvement. In the management response, you can document what the management team thinks about the action plan. As you can see, the MoI is linked to the control 4.40a. From the MoI, you can directly navigate to the linked control. When you save the MoI, a workflow is created. This workflow starts with the responsible person, who needs to confirm his or her understanding of the actions to be performed. After confirmation, the responsible person can start with the execution of the action plan. This could, for example, entail the implementation of a new policy or ensuring more consistent execution of a periodic control. The progress of this execution phase can be documented in the comments, for example by including brief status updates. The progress bar can be used to estimate the percentage of completion. In the feasibility box, you can indicate how feasible meeting the MoI deadline is considered to be. Progress updates can be made throughout the execution phase. By documenting these progress updates, the responsible person keeps track of the activities performed, while allowing the reviewer to monitor the progress in the platform. This way, you document decisions taken in the improvement process. After completion of the execution phase, the responsible person can click on the Ready for Acceptance button. This will submit the workflow to the reviewer. As with the progress comments, the responsible person is now asked to include a brief comment on the completion of the MoI. The reviewer is now responsible for assessing the work performed by the responsible person in the execution phase and can accept or reject the measure of improvement. As in the previous workflow steps, also here, a comment should be added, this time to document the considerations of the reviewer. The workflow now shows as accepted, and is ready to be closed. In the MoI module, you can monitor the progress of the various measures of improvement. As you can see, overdue actions are marked with a red date field. The progress indicator shows the status of individual action plans. After acceptance by the reviewer, we can close the MoI. This will also be reflected in the MoI module. This concludes our introduction of the MOI module in CERRIX. You should now have a clear understanding of measures of improvement and how these work within CERRIX. You should also be able to create and update an MOI, or in case you are a reviewer, understand how to document your review and operate the workflow. Last but not least, you now know how these MOIs link to, for example, risks and controls. I hope you've enjoyed this video and encourage you to start working with the MOI module straight away. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.